AP's in. 007's in. Guys, we're going to game 2. We'll see you in a moment.
Yep.
The rocky shores of the North Sea comprise the setting for a titanic clash of enemy fleets. This is North. North is a 48 by 48 kilometer domination-style map with 3 cap points running a line from west to east. The A cap is on the left, B is in the center, and C is on the right. Cap A on the left is the most open and accessible on the board. There are plenty of ways in and out for destroyers and not many places for radar cruisers to hide nearby. As the smallest capture area on the board, the most common access to Cap B comes from due north or south, but there is a small access via a channel between the islands on the eastern edge. Further to the east, Cap C has a single island within that can provide some cover for ships attempting to capture, but there's enough island cover nearby to conceal radar cruisers from multiple directions. 18 ships, 2 teams, 1 victor. It's time to play North.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Game 3. Is this game? No, game 2. Game 2 of 007 versus AP. And 007 opting for, well, I mean, both teams really, quite a bit of Petro. We've got Ohio, Thunderer, Des Moines, Venezia, triple Petropavlovsk, and dual Shimikazes for 007.
Take the Petros off the ban list, and out they come. Everybody breaks them out. AP matching things almost exactly here. Going down the list, Ohio, check. Thunderer, check. Des Moines, check. Triple Petropavlovsk, check. Where things differ?
Right.
Where things differ, 007 has opted for a Venezia. AP has slotted a Moskva into that slot, and they've opted for very different destroyers, sticking with KV's Summers and Polsky's Yu Yang to the double Shimikazes that 007 is fielding. Now, one thing that we're seeing here, very early as I look at AP's deployment, they are going crazy heavy to the seaside, Zath. Look at this. Are you seeing this?
Well, I do. So one of the things about North is you have to pick early which flank you want to win. You can't just kind of, pussyfoot it around and try to go for both flanks. You really have to make a decision. And AP is making that decision early by sending 5 out of their 9 assets towards CCAP. Actually, sorry, 6 of their 9 assets towards CCAP. But, of course, 007 is going for a more even split deployment. And what that means is if AP is able to take advantage of that early situation, well, they'll come out on top. But that's tough. Polsky going into C already. He's within radar range of RX and GO here.
Well,
comes
and
the radar.
Bunch of radar went up to light up that Shimikaze and B. Eagle Lance is taking a bunch of damage already. But yes, Polsky's Yang also coming under radar as he goes into the bottom end of C as well. Quickly out of there as he leaves some deep water torps for RX, but they're not going to hit anywhere close to RX. He dodges those handily.
I kind of feel like Polsky's misplaying this. Like, he should just go into C, but just on the edge so that the Stalin can't shoot him back. Just to bait the radar. Then you get out and you come back in.
Well, he did kind of do that, and let's be honest, Sath, he didn't take that much damage. He took less than 1,000 damage for his trouble. Whereas Eagle Lance is going to pick up B, but look how he took 6,000 damage for his trouble. So yeah, I mean, But I mean, it's also, you can read the map, the caps, and figure out very quickly where the 007 destroyers are. They're very obviously at A and B. That means Polsky, once he's out from the under the mask of this Petro radar, will have no problem picking up C because he's out of range of the Des Moines radar and the Petro radar to his north. Can he even see those guys? No.
Nope.
No. RX's Petro is the only ship they have vision on right now, and RX is blind firing, just trying to maybe bag a reset on Polsky. So very quickly, we're going to see 007 do what they did last game. They're going to go up very quickly on points on the strength of their cap advantage. KV already down health. I wonder what happened to him.
I think he took a random torpedo from Desert Rat. No, 5, 5, and 5. No, he got spotted.
I was gonna say he's got too much health for that to have been a torpedo. A torpedo would have cut him in half. So I think maybe Elgar radared him earlier and maybe pushed him back off the cap. That's all I can think of.
Yep. Detonation.
They've pulled Eagle Lance's Shima back off of B as he's going to go to C. It does make you wonder if they're going to move Polsky over to B in response. Five minutes gone. Both teams jockeying for position here on North as we're just starting to make good contact here. Trading pretty evenly. Very, very sliver tiny health advantage going to AP right now, but it's pretty minor.
Kind of one of those boring games where just not much is happening.
So
the important thing is, though, 007 does have 2 caps.
Agreed. The big maps always take longer for things to spin up. Right? It's just the way it is, right? The 48-kilometer maps simply take more time to spin up. Woshi popping an info radar here now. Apparently wanted to have good vision on RX's Petro. Ohio secondary is now going in on RX as he's putting AP into Prost's broadside. Not really getting anything out of these secondaries. All kinds of shells going down range. RX has not even taken a single point of damage. Prost does finally get his main battery off here. That's probably going to land something. A good hit there.
Desert Rat takes a torpedo, and he's almost dead now. Desert Rat in trouble at A.
Oh my goodness. That could be very, very bad for 007.
Yeah.
But here's the well, no, they do have a radar over here, but this is Takashika's Petro, is pushed so far back off the cap. Let's see. The Shima is well outside his radar range at the moment. If nothing else, though, that's going to make Desert much more cautious and probably allow KV to get onto the cap. They did rotate Polsky to B.
Right.
So AP, with a little bit of luck at A and a conscious decision to move one of their destroyers from C to B, will allow them to start taking up, well, not a lead. They don't have a lead yet, but they will start making inroads shortly.
Now, Walshy and the Mosfa is going to take 2 torpedoes here, which really hurts. Unfortunately, now he's not able to do too much against RX here. Those were Eagle Lance's Shimakaze torpedoes. Once again, we talked about earlier, 20-kilometer range. They still did work.
They moved Elgar's Petro back long enough to push XV off the cap yet again. XV now on about a quarter of his HP.
You mean KV?
Sorry, KV. I keep saying XV. Why do I keep saying XV? I got used to saying KSX last games. All I can think of. They've got
Takashita now with AP.
Yep. If they got Desert Rat spotted, they do. One more salvo.
They got that radar going.
Talk.
Oh, Jason goes down. The Des Moines Megazao takes him out.
Shells going in. They do get Desert Rat Shimakaze. That's a big kill over here on the A flank. Now, where was that Des Moines?
I'm trying to look at the minimap to find it. Oh, there he is on the 10 line, all the way at the border.
Oh, I see Quincy. Oh, I see him. He was behind Quincy.
Yes.
Oh, I see. The Ohio over here must have slapped him. And now MK's getting hammered.
So it was Des Moines and Petro versus Des Moines and Petro plus Ohio, which doesn't work too well.
Now RX moving up for the broadside shot on Woshi. Oh my goodness. Woshi caught out trying to make that turn. Didn't have a great angle. RX takes advantage and bags a quick kill.
Took a little bit of time there for Woshi to react. Too much time.
Now AP's made another smart juggle with their destroyers. They've rotated Polsky to A now, and they're pulling KV back to the other side of the board. Now, if I'm them, I don't know that I think at this point you got to give 007C. I don't think you can get back in there now with a Petro literally sitting on the cap. There are 5
MK
ships
going
over here.
down.
Yeah, MK's looking pretty rough over here. I mean, right now, 2 or 3 of these AP ships are holding back 5 of these 007 ships. In fact, Lowski's shells going in on MK. No, they're looking for MK. They're guessing. I don't think they have vision on him. They don't.
I don't think so either.
No, they don't. They don't have vision on him right now.
They have no idea where he is.
Now, there he is.
Ouch.
Quincy's radar goes up. That will give Lowski the salvo he wants. Let's see if he gets it off.
Remember, there's that, like, what was it, 6-second delay on radar rendering?
It's about, yeah, it's about 6-ish or so.
I think that's enough for MK to get behind this island.
They've lost sight of MK again because of that short petro radar, but the shells are coming in. They miss.
Too late. Yep, see
Yep.
what I mean?
MK
Meanwhile,
survives.
Quincy's
Ooh.
going down here.
Quincy just got hammered through the bow by the Ohio. There he goes.
Ta-da!
007 trading like pros here on the 10 line. As AP makes their play at A, Polsky working the bottom end, sending Deepwater Torps out towards Elgar, but not coming home with anything.
Well, they have to make their play at A. There's nothing else going on. C is dead.
C is a loss. They can't pick up C at all.
There goes
Prost.
He's going to take a torpedo here.
Just getting
there
hammered.
It is.
There he goes. 007 with a brilliant 10-line play. They put so much power over here. I'm surprised that AP kind of fed themselves to it. I'm not sure, like...
Yeah.
I'm surprised to see AP pushing at it.
Especially as we talked about at the beginning, the early deployment, AP was pushing to win C. And look at the minimap. They won A, they won B, they lost C.
Well, admittedly, they won A through a little bit of luck, right? Desert Rat taking the torpedo, and then they managed to get just enough petro radar and just enough shells on him to bag him. If you take that torpedo out of the equation, 007 has a huge, an even bigger lead in this map.
Sure.
I mean, they are just there. This is almost like a lesson in board control. And AP has not made bad decisions, but in general, they seem, from my perspective, to have been reactive decisions. And I really don't feel like they needed to be pushing up the 10 line. Once they did make a big play over there, but I mean, like I said, at one point there were five or six 007 ships over there. Why would you push into that?
I can't answer that question.
Right, I know. Looking pretty bad here. If you're an AP fan, 007 looking very solid to claim Game 2 of this match. They got a solid lead here in ships and points, although they are upside down on caps at the moment. Nothing over here to hold back the flood of 007 ships moving back in from the 9 line, cutting into the C cap. Right now, that's MK and Dead PWP. Megazal working the bottom into that island. Looking for shots probably on absolute detonation. Actually, for the moment, he's just pulled up.
Yeah, this game is pretty much over.
They've got it pretty well in hand. There's no need for them to get crazy. Megazal,
right, exactly.
Megazal does take a torp on the bow, but he repairs it, pushes his heal button. Life goes on.
Right. No big deal. I've had worse.
That's right. Desert Fox does take one on the bow here north of B. Eagle Lance trying to work his way back into this cap, maybe? He's on fire with his engine out. He got hammered. Is getting hammered. Not sure how he's even spotted at the moment. Oh, I think they must have caught him. You know what it was at? They caught him briefly with the Yu Yang radar, I think. It's all I think that's what it was.
Polsky has managed to Austin Powers himself into this little itty-bitty alcove.
You can get out eventually. It just takes some time, right? You got to keep grounding. It's like parallel parking, right? Forward, backward, forward, backward, forward, backward. Time ticking away. I mean, AP is closing the gap, but they have such a huge firepower disadvantage. They really need to kill somewhere. They've got good damage into Megazal. As now they've shoved Elgar's Petro back onto the A cap, and I don't think there's anything Takeshika can do but reset him. That'll just play out over time, but it's 2v1 over here on the edge of the map.
It's really hard to come back from a 3-ship deficit.
Yeah, it really is. You lack. Not only do you lack the firepower to punish ships that are caught out, it's more about that you lack enough pieces on the board to control areas that need controlling and put shots out that need shots, right?
Right.
007 closing in on 900 points here. A little more than 5 minutes to play in Game 2, but it's definitely their game to lose here. AP trying to find a way back in.
Mm-hmm.
They're bringing Polsky's gang back over here. I assume
They gotta
that's
do something.
probably because the Petro... Okay, right now they had lost vision. Oh, there goes detonation. That's catastrophic.
That's it.
Yeah, that's catastrophic. I was going to say, I assume it's because they lost vision on Elgar's Petro. That's correct. And I also believe that Elgar's probably out of radar. He's used at least 3 copies of radar that we know of. So he might have 1 left. Maybe.
Maybe.
Eagle Lance bags A as less than 30 seconds remain.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
007 looking solid. They should claim this game in moments.
20 seconds to go.
Looking for this shot from Dead PWP on the broadside of Lowski here. Has to be coming. Here it comes. Here come the shells. Will they have time to land? 5, 4, 3, 2. They do have time to land, but it's not enough. 007 wins Game 2 anyway. Solid showing here on North.
Mm-hmm.
Yazath, for my money, that play on the 9-10 line that just never seemed to have materialized is the deal breaker there, right?
Mm-hmm.